In this video, we take a look at one of my favorite topics, ratio and proportion. A ratio is nothing but one number divided by another. For example, here it is P divided by Q. It is represented with as P colon Q and is read as P to Q. For example, here 2 colon 3 is nothing but 2 divided by 3 or 2/3 and is read as 2 to 3. Now let's next take a look at a special case of ratios, proportion. A proportion is nothing but two ratios that are equal. Let's take the example of 12 by 20, which can be written as 3 into 4 and 5 into 4. 4 cancels, leaving out 3 by 5. Therefore these two ratios are equal. Let's move on and understand another very important concept for solving these equations. If you have an equation of the form n by 5 is equal to 6 by 15 and you have to find out the value of n, then you need to have just n on the left hand side. For that you will have to move the denominator 5 to the right hand side. How that will work is n by 5 is equal to 6 by 15. Therefore 5 moves to the right hand side, you get n is equal to 6 into 5 divided by 15. 15 is a multiple of 5, therefore you cancel those out. Again we get 3 and 6. Again 3 times 2 is 6, therefore you get the answer 2. Now if you move any multiple from left hand side to the right hand side, it becomes a division. Let's take an example of that. Here 5n is nothing but 5 into n is equal to 15 by 1. If we move the 5 to the right hand side, it goes from being a multiple to a divisor. Here it becomes n 15 divided by 5, which is nothing but 3. You can go ahead and try this concept. Please go ahead and pause the video and I will solve the equation next. X is by 3 is equal to 4 by 12. So moving 3 to the right hand side, it becomes 4 into 3 divided by 12, which is nothing but 12 by 12 or 1. You can take a look at the method here in much better font than my handwriting. Here are some more practice questions for you. Say 7 by n is equal to 14 by 10. Let's you can go ahead and pause the video and solve them on your own. I'm gonna go ahead and solve these equations now. 7 by 9 is equal to 14 by 10. Therefore 7 into 10, the 10 moves here and moves to the other side, is equal to 14n. Now again I'm going to move this 14 to the denominator here. Therefore 7 into 10 divided by 14 will be equal to 9. 7 times 2 equals 14, 2 times 5 equals 10, therefore n is equal to 5. Now this proportion can be represented in mathematical form as 14 by 3 equals 10 by n. Let's move n to the left hand side and everything else to the right hand side. N is in the denominator in the right hand side, it will be in the numerator in the left hand side. Therefore n will become 10. Now 3, which is the denominator here, will become a numerator, so or a multiple, so 3, and 14, which is the denominator here, will become a denominator, that is 14, giving us, and then we simplify it further to 5ja to 7ja, giving us 15 by 7. Now let's go ahead and try solving an equation next. We have 3n plus 12 by 5 is equal to 6 by 2. We can simplify it further by cancelling out 2, giving us 3. Now we move the denominator 5 to the right hand side, giving us 3n plus 12 is equal to 3 into 5, which is 15. And now we move 12 to the right hand side, therefore it becomes negative. 3n is equal to 15 minus 12, which is equal to 3. Now we have 3n is equal to 3, therefore n is equal to 3 by 3 or 1. So that's it for this video.